Here's the thing. I might be online now as we're open. I think I am. Pull up chat. See chat? I don't think I see chat, but that's okay. Hello, everyone. Let's see if we got any people out there. Let's see if we got any people out there. That's what we need to do. Let's see if we got any people out there. Hello, everybody. Just hanging out, and I was thinking about taking some calls tonight, so please join me. I have no viewers. I have 0 views. So this is great. It is 11:33 p.m. on May 11th, 2026. This is my first attempt. Let's see if I can get any callers for my call-in show. So I'm gonna make sure my voice is up so I can receive calls, which I think I can at this point. Who knows? We're just giving it a shot. So that's the thing we're trying to do. That's definitely the thing we're trying to do. So welcome everybody. Do 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 do. Did it all happen today? No, none of that happened today. Calls. There we go. I do need to be able to see the chat though. Do need to be able to see the chat. I need to be able to see the chat. See my YouTube chat. Do 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 chat. Gotta be a way to turn that on. I don't know if there is or not. About chat. That's not an option. I don't know if it does. That's interesting. Analytics. What's that for now? I guess I'm the duck today. Streaming. That's late. Let's see if I can see what I'm doing here. Nope, that's not it. That's funny. Great. To make a noise or something if I chat. Do, 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 do. Nope, chat rate one, that's me. That's not interesting at all. I think we need to do that. Analytics, concurrent viewers, nothing going on. We're calling in, we're taking calls, we're trying new stuff. That's there. I should be able to hear that. Let's see here. We're going to close that. What are we going to talk about today? I'm visiting my folks and I am just hanging out and wanting to. I've been thinking about doing a call in show for a long time. And so here I am putting myself out there to do a call in show. And I have no idea if anyone will call or anything, but I guess I'm just going to sit here and you could be the first person to call me. You could. You can just be the first person to call me. Nobody's here though. Nope, that's not it. That's too quiet. I think that's too quiet. I think my microphone is too quiet. Let's turn up my microphone if I can. Nope, that's not it. That up a little. We're gonna make sure we hear if anything happens. So here I am, putting myself out there to do a call-in show, and that is too quiet. Oh, that's kind of nice. I can do the lighting. That's pretty nice on the lighting. First person to call me. You could. You can do if anything happens. So here I am, putting myself out there to do a call-in show, and that is too quiet. Oh, that's kind of nice. I can do the lighting. That's pretty nice on the lighting. You could. Yep, there we go. Close that. I'm just gonna close Windows while I sit here and potentially wait and see if anybody's gonna call in right away. Might take some time, but that's all right. I'm in no particular hurry other than It'd be nice if somebody called in the next 17 minutes. Concurrent viewers, somebody here? Oh, that's me. I'm just going to close windows while I sit here. I am the concurrent viewer. I'm going to call in right away. Might take some time, but that's all right. Concurrent viewer. What am I doing here? I'm going to close all of that. I'll keep that open. In the next 17 minutes. Concurrent viewers. Feel like my microphone is too low. I am the concurrent viewer. What am I doing here? I could probably turn that up. Concurrent viewer. What am I doing here? Can I jump between those? Is there more than one? Do not know. We got one view. That's probably me. Hello. Well, can we turn it up later? Probably can't. Close that. We're gonna close that. That. There. We got one view. That's probably me. Viewing myself. That's a little weird, but that's cool. Let's pause that. We don't need that to happen. That'll probably update as. Does that count as a view? Concurrent viewers? Average view duration? Chat rate? That's fine. Let's see, this is definitely the live piece. That's there. I'm getting. How in the hell? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Let's close that. Let's close that. Let's close that. That. Oh, let's see what.
Good day. How's it going? Okay.
Good day. How's it going? Hello. Hey, if there's a person here, that'd be great. Is there anybody here? I don't know if there's anybody here, but where nobody's calling in. Of course not. It's brand new. Brand spanking new. Brand spanking new. Yes, I could do that. That would be interesting. Let's put that there. That's just open. That's fine. What else we got going on? We got that. Oh, voice calls, search. Close that. I'm just listening to myself talk. What happened today? I had a good day. I went and I was helping my dad with some things today. Went and picked some things up, and it was pretty good. Pretty sweet being able to spend some time with my parents. I haven't. Yeah, I've been pretty lucky to be able to spend some time with them this year. It's been great. Can I turn up my microphone here? I don't think I can. Maybe I can. Let's look here. Look at that mic. Properties. That's fine. I think it's pretty much turned all the way up. So that's as high as it's gonna go. I wonder if I could amplify that. That'd be alright if I could amplify it. Yep. Somebody's sitting there. Let's do that. That'll get us off that channel, and then we'll know if anybody else is here. It's potentially calling in. just gonna sit here. Get a caller because that's ridiculous. Come on, it'll be fun. Somebody call. Just because you're bored. Just curious. Wanting to talk. Wanting to bounce stuff off of somebody. Want to think. Let's do that. Ooh, that's that. I'm not doing that right now. What am I doing? I'm just getting started. That's all. Some windows behind the scenes because I don't need any of that. Because I'm in the middle of what I'm in the middle of. That. That. I think that's interesting. Couple chats open. Hello. All kinds of things here. Is there anybody out there? Just nod if you could hear me. It's a thing. It's a thing. That's interesting. You can call. You can call me. You can call me. All right. There are no people calling, but there's a lot of people on. There's a lot of people on YouTube, but they're not calling me. They're not talking to me. They're not chatting with me. Oh, I want to add that to my. Somebody on. You can come chat. It's fine too. I'm thinking. Nope. Not a chance. Are there any people around? Are there people around? Are there any people around? Are there any people around this town? Is anybody around? Two views. Somebody was here. Hello, 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 hello. Excuse me. See, I'm not supposed to do that. That's completely uncalled for. If I'm just gonna be hanging out here, I need a little note that makes a sound when somebody's here. When there's like a new person that shows up, it looks like I might have got a view. Ooh, I wonder what that looks like. Can I get any information on my view? Total number of stream views. Like somebody logged in. I might have had a viewer for a moment. Well, it's past the day, so we are all set. It's time. See, I know at some point there's going to be enough people that want to call that I won't hardly sit here at all. But that's not today. I chat. That's not helpful. Seems like people might be here, but it's just me chatting in the thing. But he had to. See, I'm trying not to sing. I'm trying not to sing songs. It's hard not to sing songs. I want to sing songs. Have a cracker. I'm gonna. No, I'm not gonna eat. Why am I having a piece of chocolate though? Why? Because it's chocolate time. It's chocolate time. It's time for a piece of chocolate. Chocolate. It's chocolate. Nobody's around, that's for sure. Hey, I'm a human. You could stop in and let's see. I think I want that to alert me. Hey, somebody's on. I have a concurrent viewer. You're my first concurrent viewer. Are you a concurrent viewer? No, you're just a viewer. You're just hanging out. Hey, I am just hanging out today. Feel free to spot something in the chat, or you can give me a call if you like, and we can just whatever. I'm just doing this. So feel free to give me a ring if you're not doing anything else and you want to chat. Uh, just hanging out. Me and my lookout duckedness. Look out, duck! Can't imagine that this is interesting at all if nobody's here. But hey, I have 2 concurrent viewers. Now that's different. We are now at my maximum number of concurrent viewers. So welcome to both of you, or or one of you. This is the first time I'm doing this, so who knows what's going to happen and how this is going to work out. I'm hanging out today. I'm spending some time with my family. And my nephew is starting a podcast tomorrow, and he's going to do it, he said, for every day for 10 years. And so I wanted to start a day before he starts. So that I wanted to start a day before he starts, so that I could say I did it one more day than he did. So I don't know if that'll happen or not, but that's what's alive. Oh, I want to see, make sure I got my call up in case anybody calls. Nope, nobody's calling, which is fine. But I still have one viewer. One point, I think I might have popped up to 3, but I think I just had 2. I have no idea what it's like to just be sitting here watching somebody live stew and talk about nothing on this channel. But maybe just want to hang out with a live person, not be talking to AI today or right now, which makes sense. So here I am doing my thing. I'm even rolling up my sleeves. Look at that. I'm going to roll up my sleeves. That's one sleeve that my theoretical blue screen is making so that nobody can see. My partially invisible sleeve as I move it around. But that's cool. Got any questions in the chat? I can be a reasonably good listener, sense of humor from time to time, and all of that can be a thing. I'm leaning in too far. Can't read my screen, which is fine. Oh, we got another person. Welcome. I am still potentially looking for a first caller, a first chat even, and I'm going to be trying to do this. I've been hanging out and thinking about doing a call-in show for a long time. Used to listen to talk radio at night as a kid. I used to listen to this guy who just did a talk show like at night on the radio, and it was something I did before I went to sleep. And I did it almost every night with my head up against the radio, so that I wouldn't disturb, or my parents wouldn't know that I was listening. But I did that a lot, and it's only been after a few years that I've been like, I think I could do this. And even if I can't do it, oh, like, see, I'm flicking my fingers. You can tell I'm a little nervous, maybe. Is there nervous? Sure. Nervous, excited. It's the same thing. So that's what's alive. We don't have any callers at the moment, but I am open to receiving a call. I'm open to receiving a text. I am rambling, talking, hanging out. It's a little past. It's late here, but I figured I'd call, or I'd throw this open and see what could happen. I have, according to this, 2 concurrent viewers. I don't know who you are. I don't know anything about you. I am sure that you are somewhere in the world, as this YouTube is a big platform. There is a chance that you're absolutely, well, maybe not anywhere in the world, but that you're in the world anywhere. So you could be in the US, up a little later. You could be overseas. It could be your morning. It could be anything. It's kind of weird just sitting here talking and saying there's 2 people here, but I don't know if they're listening, if they're interested, if they just clicked on me and they're hanging out. Maybe they're just trying to give me an extra viewer. That's fine. I'll take an extra viewer. But like I said, this is my first attempt, my first day of trying to do this call-in thing. See what would happen. Theoretically, I have 3 concurrent people on at the moment. Welcome everybody. It's my first day. Look out, ducking. Look out, duck. I am, yeah, interested in just listening and hanging out. You can bounce things off of me. I can be a decent brainstormer if you want to brainstorm. If you just want to chat and, talk, I can just be a human and I can be co-humaning with you. It's like, it's like co-working, but just with a human. Oh, wow, I'm down to one viewer. So whatever I just said knocked a couple people off the list. Uh, Fun. It's interesting. It's interesting the unknowns of doing this. Like I'm realizing that. Uh, so I know that I'm here, and I know that I'm on camera, and I know that I'm on audio, and I don't know anything other than like this little thing that I see of how many concurrent viewers I have. And at the moment, I have one viewer. I've had 5 people stop by, so that's been interesting. I've been on for, how long have I been on? Probably about 45 minutes, maybe an hour actually. But uh, I'm, uh, I'm, I'm rubbing my hands, so it's me potentially just like, oh, maybe a little nervous, tentative. I said that earlier, but nervous and excitement are really the same bodily sensation. So, yeah, if you want to even just throw me a topic in chat, or you want to call and potentially throw a topic my way, that would be cool. Since I'm just rambling, I can ramble about damn near anything. I even did improv for a while, although I'm not going to be without anybody to play off of. I don't know that that'll be all that. I mean, it won't be crazy improvisational, but I can be open. So, looking for topics, potentially a caller, something to potentially riff on. I got a second viewer, so we got 2 people viewing. Looks like somebody maybe returned since I still am at 5 views. So I don't know how that works. Like I said, this is my first day trying to do this. So uh, anything in the chat? You got any questions? You want to know what I'm up to? I guess I'm just saying what I'm up to. I'm just here hanging out. And yeah, I've wanted to do this for a while. Like I said earlier, I was listening to, I used to listen to talk radio uh, when I was a kid uh, at night. And so listening to all of that kind of got me started. And just, I, I've thought over the last couple of years that it'd be fun to just be available and listen and to have talks with random people. And you guys are random people. So if you would like to talk, or feel free to throw something in the chat, I am here. And if you throw something in the chat, you give me something to riff on, I can do that. What am I doing? Just sitting here. And I was saying, like I was saying earlier, it's interesting to have people. All I can see is basically concurrent viewers and the chat. So I know that there are people like cycling in and out really slowly. And granted, this is like a practically 0-person YouTube channel, so I expected that it would be slow, which it is, and that's fine. I figure this is a thing that has the potential to ramp up if people enjoy calling and talking and all that sort of thing. But I, at the moment, am just looking for my first caller, just kind of chilling out. And I think I'm just gonna basically sit here until somebody calls. I have a little bit of a time limit, like I can't stay up forever, but um, yeah, I would welcome my first call today if somebody wanted to do that. I would also welcome any chats. I'm happy to chat along with you instead of calling if you don't feel comfortable calling. I'm happy for you to call in anonymously if you like, so you can potentially be more open or ask about things that you might not normally ask about or talk about. Uh, yeah, all of that feels perfectly fine. I'm pretty open to talking about damn near anything. It's yeah, probably within 95% reason. I think I'm good. So it's a reasonably small number of things I probably wouldn't talk about, but uh, what else? I don't know. Comment on my background. I just created a background because I was like, yeah, I don't know if that would help, if that would encourage people. Like I said, this is my first time putting myself out there. So if you just want to support the show or a new creator, give me a ring. Uh, yeah, even if it's short, throw something in the chat. Give me something to bounce off of. Uh, so far, I've had about 8 people stop by, and currently it looks like I got about 2 of you here. And I think one maybe has been sticking around for a while, so I don't know if that's a thing or if they're just logged in and maybe they're not paying attention or they are paying attention. Who the hell knows? There's so many unknowns with what's going on here, and I'm realizing just how one-sided putting yourself out there on a live stream is. Um, why would I do this? I guess. Uh, I've been listening and doing. I've been doing this thing called nonviolent communication for a while, which is kind of taught and I teach it a little. But it's a way of communicating that tries to hear people deeply, um, and I think it works pretty well. And not only that, I just like to talk to people, shoot the shit, have some fun, uh, play. We're human. I think that's part of it is just being human together. And yeah, I like part of what I want to do here is to just maybe accompany people in the world with where they're at. And yeah, maybe they don't have to be alone for a few minutes, or maybe they'll have something creative, or we can do some brainstorming or play, or uh, yeah, we can try new things, or you can bring up a topic and we can riff on that. I can riff on that. Pretty open. I'm a techie guy. Uh, did tech work for a long time, corporate sort of stuff, but I'm not doing that anymore, or at least not currently. And I don't know, do a little bit of AI, do a little bit of listening communication work, and and then it turns out on a evening in the middle of May, I decided to put myself out there to try to do a call-in show. And I think I'm just hanging out until I get a caller, maybe a chatter. And I'm getting people, so it's like I'm not getting any hits yet. I haven't gotten uh, any chats yet. I haven't gotten any callers yet, but I am hanging out, and yeah, I've been reasonably comfortable just sitting here. I'm not gonna force it. I Yeah, my nephew actually. I started this earlier, but my nephew's starting a podcast today, and he said he's going to do it for every day for 10 years. And so I, in solidarity, sort of was like, I've been thinking about doing something, so maybe I'll start the same day you start. And that seemed kind of fun. I don't even know what he's going to do today, but yeah, he's a good kid, so I'm excited to see what he might be up to. So it looks like we got 3 concurrent people online at the moment. 3. Oh, now I'm down to 1. That was a quick drop. So I'm down to 1 person. So whoever you are, you're sticking with me at the moment. And I guess it makes me, even though I don't know who you are, I don't know anything about you, I don't even know if you're paying attention or if you're interested or if this is just some guy rambling on about nothing. Um, if Yeah, it's interesting to just know that like there's people out there. Like when it's 0 people, then there's no point in talking. But right now there's 2 people that are viewing theoretically, and so I'm talking. Why am I talking? Because there's people out there. And it's not so much that I'm concerned about anybody listening or anything. Like I think I'm just sort of waiting for a potential call. I am waiting for a potential chat. Otherwise, I'm just rambling. Because it's kind of an experiment. Like, what would happen if just a tiny YouTube channel that just has I mean, it's just I put a little stuff out there over a couple of years, but basically it's a brand new channel, let's say, as far as like size and scope and all that. Uh, like, let's go ahead and start this thing that I've been thinking about for a while. Put myself put myself out there, and yeah, see if anybody's bored, curious, wants to experiment. Reach out, give me a call, be my first caller. That's ridiculous, but I think as an experiment, I was like, okay, well, what would it take for like, could I, because YouTube's such a big platform, there's so many people out there, like, okay, if I put out a live stream, it'll show up for people every once in a while. And maybe they'll check it out, get in, and then they'll maybe get a wild hair and decide that they can uh, they can call in for whatever reason. I don't know why you're gonna call. I don't know what you're gonna call about. Throw something in the chat. I'll attempt to riff on that. But I am confident that if I stay out here long enough, somebody will call. I don't know what long enough is. Figure like worst case scenario's got to be like 8 hours, I would think. Somebody's got to call. It's like if I'm out there for 8 hours, maybe. I think it's just gonna take that random person who's like, screw it, I'm not doing anything else. Or maybe they have something they want to talk about, or something's up uh, that they want to figure out or explore, or they're curious about. Uh, yeah, am yeah, I'm just generally curious about stuff. So what am I gonna do? I'm just gonna sit here and be curious with 2 people in the feed. I will check to see if there's any chats. I will throw myself out there. It's interesting, I guess. There is a little bit of a tendency in doing this to like start just listing off like things, kind of things about me. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I I practice and I teach something called nonviolent communication, which is like a listening modality to try to deeply listen and hear people. I've done a little bit of like improv comedy stuff on stage. Not that you can tell anything of that here. It helps to have something to bounce off of to try to be funny, but and I don't want to, I don't want to be like I'm funny. Yeah, I think I have my moments, and yeah, and I'm just generally curious about the world and meeting people. So, I was told, or I saw a video that said you want your hands to be visible when you're talking because it makes it so you're more interesting. So here I am being interesting because you can see my hands. I think I'm supposed to be making gestures though instead of just doing a little like Spider-Man on a glass wall. I guess he wouldn't be that loud. So there's 2 people out there. What can I get? Like one of you consider throwing me a chat with maybe something that's alive for you. Pretty sure nobody's tried to call yet. So if I get a caller, that'll be a nice test of my system to see if that works. Since again this is my first attempt to do this. I've been online for a little while. Yeah, 1 viewer. But I have been honestly, I've been holding pretty steady at least I haven't been at 0 for a while, so that's been nice. Ooh, rampy to talk. Like I don't have much to talk about today other than hanging out with my family. It was a really good day. It was a very sweet. Uh, yeah, it was like really open. My heart is open. Been hanging out with my folks most of the day, and I don't get a lot of chances to see them as such, but out visiting and yeah, it was just really nice to just kind of hang out with them and do a little this and helping them out and doing some work around the house and just getting some things done. So my filler word. So my filler word is so. Sometimes I say so when I'm thinking, what am I going to say? There's a lull in the conversation. I'm trying not to leave too much white space in the discussion. I am talking. So, see, there it is. So, nice little, got a nice little light here from the light behind me. I turned my screen a little, or I turned my camera a little, so it doesn't seem to show up. Got a little bit of a halo effect, which probably is cool. Yeah, now I'm down to none. Hello, welcome. Please, if you're so inclined, looking for a caller or something in the chat to converse about, to talk about. So, if you got any thoughts or ideas, throw something out there and I can riff on something if you like. I don't know that I have anything. Oh, wow, that was really good. I guess even on the recording you can't tell, but I just hit zero. It just hit zero concurrent viewers, and I have 9 views. So I've had 9 people stop by, which isn't nothing. 9 people. I need like a timer. I need to know how long I've been doing this. I think it's been probably an hour. Oh, there it is. An hour and 8 minutes. No dropped frames. That's cool. 30 frames per second. Welcome. I just saw somebody else join. So welcome. We are hanging out, looking for a call if anybody's got anything they want to talk about, or they just want to be accompanied for a little bit. Throw something in the chat if you'd like to have I don't know, I'll riff on something. If you don't want to call and you'd rather just throw something in the chat, that's cool, but pretty small crowd at the moment. So I'm happy to, just happy to be hanging out and giving this first attempt at a call-in show to get started. I decided that I didn't want to reach out and have people I knew call. I wanted it to be completely random and I wanted just people that might be interested to call. Like anybody could jump on YouTube and run across me and give me a ring. Yep. So that's what's going on at the moment. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. Just kind of doing our thing. And we're listening. Yeah, we could probably do that. That would be good. Yep. Well, it hasn't been gangbusters today, but at least we're hanging out. Yep, I got that. So that's good. We had some people logged in, but somebody in the chat, let's see. Give me an I'm here or a what's up, what's alive. What would make your life more wonderful? I would like to know what would make your life more wonderful. Yeah, I like that. What would make your life more wonderful? Yeah, let's stick with that. Let's continue. Make your life more wonderful. I think that's as good a place to start as any. 'Cause that's some good stuff. Prominent. That would make your life more wonderful. Take out. Hey. Hey, somebody's in the chat. Oh no, somebody's not in the chat. There's just people here. Hey, what would make your life more wonderful? Throw it in the chat. Potentially, you could even give me a call. I'd be happy to hear what would make your life more wonderful. That would be fun. That would be a good thing to hear. Just in the beauty of the world, like what would make your life more wonderful? I'm gonna change my background though because this one hasn't worked. So take out Pierre first caller. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, is there anybody around? We'll use. There's definitely people around. So yeah, let's do that. A completely new graphic. Need to leave space for my fucking head. That's what's going on. People, yeah. Yes, welcome. I am looking for. I just want to start a discussion like what would make your life more wonderful? What would make your life more beautiful? More glowing, more effervescent, more connected, more exciting, more interesting, more crazy, more alive. Like, what would make your life more wonderful? That's what I'm shooting for right now. I just want to start with what would make your life more wonderful? Throw it in the chat. Feel free to give me a ring. We can we can make our lives more wonderful in all kinds of ways. And I don't know what they're gonna be. but take call in if we want it. We can have something in the chat if we want it. I'm pretty open to any topic anyway. So if you got something that's alive for you, but aside from that, feel free to give me a ring. Feel free to throw something in the chat. We're just looking for things to bounce off of at the moment. As I said, I'm out visiting my folks, and yeah, just wanting to get started on this concept, idea, dream of reaching out into the world and trying to, I don't know, do my part to stay connected, to be an accompaniment for folks, to be a listener, brainstormer, open communicator. Hope, non-judgmental or carefully. Not well. I don't know that I want to be as extra careful, other than that I want to be loving and open to people, and yeah, to get your world, to understand what's alive, what's up, and again, I'm open to talking about damn near anything. I like, yeah, I just like the start of what would make your life more wonderful, as a beautiful throwback to Marshall Rosenberg, actually, the inventor, developer of something called nonviolent communication, which is a listening modality that I've studied a bit. But it's one of the things he would ask is, what would make life more wonderful? What would make life more wonderful for me? I guess I could answer that question. Freedom. I'm feeling pretty free at the moment. I'm doing something that I've wanted to do a lot. Uh, I would like to be. I've been wanting to do this for a while, so I'm reaching out, giving it a shot, seeing if anybody will potentially see it and call in. That's interesting. I think that works. I'm gonna change the background because I wanna. That's why. That's too. I'm way too. Short on the screen for that. It's too. That's not quite right. Little. And that's what you'd say. Needs to be more arched at the top. I think that's what needs to happen. Is there anybody out there? What would make your life more wonderful? There we go. That's too. Yeah, I don't like that as much. I like the words, but I don't like the background as much. That's just gotta be okay. I don't know that I need so many hearts in that either. I'm gonna need to go to bed soon. So I think uh yeah, maybe we'll give that a shot. Why is that so wide? That's super wide. That's not gonna work. I don't think. Yeah, nope. Try this, but I think it's gonna look wrong. It does. Look at that. Bad though. You know, see? Now there's just an arrow pointed at my head. Wonder if it would. Wonder if it could. That's not too bad. Not perfect. Yeah, the video's a little off, but that's all right. Yes, that's what I'm doing. I am making a call. I am making a call in show. Hey, throw something in the chat. Do you want to chat about? Throw something on the phone if you want to call, and we'll chat about that. Can be just about anything. What's up for you? What's alive? What would make your life more wonderful? What would bring you contentment, joy, aliveness, connection, safety, clarity, fun? What would add to your life in the world? What would make you enjoy it more? I know for me, I think it's about connecting with folks, and that's what I'm sort of attempting to do here, just to give it a shot. And I'm finding that I'm getting little hits here and there, but again, this is my brand new channel, so or my brand new attempt to do lives on this channel. So I don't expect it to be crazy up front, but I think I can learn and I can grow. So if you got any ideas on what would make your life more wonderful, something you're looking for, something that you'd either like to share or uh, talk about, maybe something's up for you, some weird thing happened. Uh, yeah, hot takes. Interesting thoughts. Heck, I'd take a joke. Yeah, I'm up for all kinds of things. Write me a joke and I'll say it on stream. That's crazy and a little ridiculous, but you know, if that's what you do. That's what you do. Are there any people? Seems like there might be people. Yeah. Hey, good to see you. What's going on? I need to go to bed. I think I need to go to bed. So, we have gotten, according to my stream here, we've gotten 14 viewers and we've given it a shot. We've put ourselves out there. We've done the good thing. We fought the good fight. We've, let's see, did I learn? What did I learn? Smiling, and part of me is amused, even like part of me is even amused about the idea that nobody's uh, nobody's really calling in, nobody's talking except me. Um, Something about trying to keep the attention of the room has been interesting. Uh, the fact that I put myself out there is interesting. That part feels good. Uh, yeah, I guess I would have liked it if somebody had thrown something out there. Uh, but I think that'll come over time. And yeah, I guess we're gonna stay on for another minute or so. That'll make it that we've been on for an hour and a half. And if we're not gonna get any callers tonight, then we'll start up again sometime soon. Maybe later today, maybe not. I don't know exactly what'll happen there, but we will see what we see when we see it. And I have put my heart out there, which feels good. I feel some sweetness towards my nephew who's starting his podcast today. And it's his birthday, and just feeling some beauty in that and wishing him well. So let's see here. Yeah. So what am I doing